friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are setting up my daily grind planner for the month of August. If you're new to the daily grind planner, it is a goal setting planner and it's a daily planner. So I've been using this for a while. I have a bunch of videos on how I set this up. Today we are setting it up and getting it ready. We might do a little decorating, but also we are just getting the functional stuff ready to go. All right, so I chose this gorgeous cover. I absolutely love the pink and the yellow. It is so fun, and it has a little keychain. But we're gonna go ahead and start putting things into it. I have a whole month ahead section for August, and then there are some new sections that I'm excited to put in. So I did fill out this month ahead brain dump page with a bunch of just ideas of things that I might like to complete as goals this month or things that I wanted to focus on. And so I did that offline and created my top 10 goals for the month, which is pretty important for the daily grind planner. And then I used my little Canva template to type them all out so that I don't have to write out my goals every single day. So they look like this, and I can just cut out this and stick it down. If you're interested in that for the daily grind planner, I do have the Canva template link down below. You can sign up for my email list and you'll receive that along with some other goodies for signing up. But let's go ahead and get the stuff in that we're gonna do and then go ahead and set up. Daily Grind has some new stuff. There was a recent release. So there are two new things, words, the content machine. So if you are making content, if you're a small business owner, if you're trying to be a content creator, if you are posting for any reason online, this could be useful for you. And then the dopamine detox, which I'm really excited for. Both of these, I do have flip throughs of the whole thing online already. So I'm not gonna like flip through them to look at today. We're just gonna grab some things from it in a minute though. All right, so the other new things, they have pens. So we might use some of these as we set them up. These ones roll and they make these designs. I love the little wavy lines on them. Those are my favorite ones. And then a whole dual tip brush pen set. This is so fun. We are definitely gonna be using those. Okay, so first, I need to just, I'm not going to cut all of these right now, but I'm going to get 8 of these cut so that we can put them down. So you can use scissors or something like a cutting knife of some kind. This is my gyro cut. I love it, but you could use any kind of little craft knife or X-Acto knife, any of those. And then you just need to cut out each set of 10 to put in your planner. And that way you're not writing out your top 10 goals every single day. By the way, Daily Grind Planner, you can always use code AmyPlansThings to save 10%, just so you know. But once I have this ready, I'm not sure if this fits on this one. Oh, look, it does. Awesome. But it definitely fits on the daily part. And so the idea, if you're new to Daily Grind, is that you have your top 10 goals for the month, and then you write down your micro movements of each of these things. So like I wrote down just short things, but I know what the full goal is. So product development, this first one would be 15 new products in my shop in that month. And so I'd write down my thing that I'm gonna do that day, whether it's drawing a specific sticker sheet that I'm working on, or setting up the files to send to the manufacturer, or, okay, I did not line that one up right, or working on marketing photos, etc. All right, I didn't line that one right up either. That's okay. But I find putting down most of these ahead of time is very, very helpful. just so that it's one less thing to write down each day. I know there is something to be said for writing down your goal daily to kind of remind yourself of it. I just don't have the time. Got young kids, getting them out the door, getting things ready. They've been home a lot over the summer. Just this is one way to quickly save some time. But we're just getting a few of these down to get started. We're gonna get our whole planner organized for the month. I love disc-bound planners, as you guys know. Besides my journals, I only use disc-bound planners. So I use notebooks for journals and disc-bound for all my planners. And it's what I love because I can Frankenplan it to make it exactly what I want. Okay, this section, we are going to put in the dopamine detox. And this is like tracking sheets that I will use at a later date. This is the detox, which, I mean, we all like to sit on our phone and scroll. We eat sugar because it tastes good and makes us feel good, right? So this is supposed to help us work through the energy drainers, as they say. So I'm interested in trying this out. I'll keep you guys posted. It is available now if you're interested in doing it as well. But I'm just gonna stick this all in. I'm not gonna set this one up today. This video is not like, we don't have enough time to set up every single little thing, but I'm getting everything organized into my Frankenplanner for exactly what I need out of it. And I think we will set up a few pages, especially since today, as I'm filming it, it's August 4th. So I'm a little behind. That's okay, summer, right? So we definitely wanna fill out today's page. So we'll decorate it and fill it out. I think that'll be good once we get the Frankenplan stuff set up. I can try out the new stencils and the pens. That'll be fun. Okay, then the content machine we're gonna put into, I'm not sure which pages of it I'm gonna use yet, but I definitely wanna check this one out as well. So I'll put it in. These two are not things that I'm necessarily gonna use daily, but I'm gonna go through it throughout the month, if that makes sense. Just getting them all on here. All right, so I've got this all in. This is going to be the 3 sections that I have in the planner. I will put some filler paper back here later in case I need notes. And that's also where I'm going to store the stencils when I'm not using them. But let's go ahead and get to decorating a couple of pages. All right, so here we are. We are going to decorate these pages. We're going to start with this one just because we're here, it's today, I need to fill it out. So we're just gonna get to that. Let's see, I have a black pen, I have these, and then I have all of these, as well as, can I get them? Stencils. Look at this. This is so fun. So we are gonna try some things out, and look, we have various cute little floral stencils and butterflies. That is cute. Okay, so first, we are just gonna try the brush pens. Let's pick some colors. Since the planner is pink and yellow, let's do some pink and yellow. And I like having a little blue in there too. I think that'll look nice. So first, I'm just gonna try these as like our little highlighter and see how that looks. I love highlighting things just to add some pops of color to the page. You guys know I usually use my Zebra Pen mild liners. Daily Grind did have some highlighters at one point. I don't know if they have any in stock. Those were really nice too, especially since they're cheaper than the mild liners. But I'm not sure if they have any left. All right, So we're doing a pink, yellow, and blue theme. This one is bright. Do I want to use that one or do I want to use a different one for the rest of it? Let's use a different one. That one's like neon. Okay. Can I go over the neon and what's it gonna do? Oh, that's better. Okay. There we go. Fixed it. I'm not a big fan of the neon. I will say that. I'm gonna have to go through and swatch all of them. They do have a little swatch chart. But I haven't made time for that yet, of course. Okay. So I don't always decorate, but I do love to because it makes me actually look at my planner more, which I think is really useful. But when I'm drawing lines and stuff like this and filling in boxes, I like to think of it as perfectly imperfect. My friend Jess said that the other day, and I thought that was a perfect description of it. You're adding things to your planner, making it your own, and don't expect them to be perfect. Don't need them to be perfect because it'll take you forever to make anything if you do that, just so you know. Let's go ahead and add some little stencil stuff. All right, they also have this little thin tip for writing, which is kind of cool, or little details, but right now we're still gonna use the brush tip to quickly fill this in and see how it does. That's so fun. Okay, so we are just gonna add some little details using the stencil. That is so fun. Okay, so we've got that. And also once we put down the stencils, we can use the black pen that I have to fill in details with it. So if you like adding cute things to your planner, but you don't feel like you want to doodle or you can't draw or you don't want to spend time on drawing, try the stencils. These are fun. Just adding in some flowers. And this one, I'm gonna do like this, but I'm gonna go around the edge of the flower. Nice. We'll do that here too. I saw a rainbow stencil also. So let's get that one. Here, I think that'll look nice. By the way, when crafting and doing things like this, obviously hands are getting inked, but baby wipes, great for cleaning up stencils, tables, all that kind of stuff. Just so you know. Okay, let's also do... Just looking, just thinking. There are a lot of stencils here. Okay, let's do the butterfly. Where'd it go? Here's one. We're gonna put it there, and let's do blue, because we haven't done blue in a while. And in a second, once we've decorated, I'll show you how I actually fill it out. I think that will be a cool process for you to see. Okay, so now I'm just gonna outline these florals just because I think it'll look good. And then we're gonna try the little doodle line markers. That's what they're called. And then fill this planner out. Okay, I'm not gonna doodle over any of these, but let's see, which ones are the wavy lines? That's a wavy line. This pink is a wavy line. It's a different pink, but I like the wavy line a lot. So you just take it and it rolls. That's so fun. Okay, I'm gonna do it up here too. You could also use it as like a divider between sections or to make boxes. Let's make a box here with it. That is so fun. You can also underline things. Let's try underlining it. You can't really see it, but I'm trying it. So it's not very visible on the pink, but that's okay. It is kind of hard to keep straight. Wow. It's pretty fun though. Okay. There we go. We used it. We have it. I think that's fun. All right. Today, I just have a few things to put on the calendar, so I'm just going to make my own little spots for it, like this. And this. And this. Okay. Now let's fill it out. I think I'll decorate all the rest of these on my own later. This is probably enough for the planner setup for today. But okay, so we are in August and it's the 4th. Let's move the camera so you can see this better for writing. All right, there we go with that. All right, so product development. I received some stickers in the mail. I'm starting to outsource, which is saving me a ton of time instead of printing and cutting them at home like I used to, which also means clear stickers, you guys. I have some clear stickers coming out and they arrived, so I'm going to start packaging them into groupings. So package new products. And then, I mean, we're partway through the day already, so I've done a few things. So product development, send sticker designs. I have more sticker designs that I just sent out for a quote. So that one I can actually check off already. Okay, family time. We're going to have dinner together. Today is a busy day, so we're not going on any adventures or doing things at home as a family. Kids are out. All right, move my body. I have physical therapy today, so that'll be my movement for the day. Relax your mind. That's like my self-care spot. So I'm trying to do something every day that is good for my mind, my mental health and all that. So that could be like meditation. It could be extra journaling. It could be reading. Today, I want to start a new book. All right, and now that I've been drawing more, I've been working on my wrist. So I am going to physical therapy today, so I will be doing that stuff there. So this kind of counts for 2 different items as the same thing, but that's okay. Tidy main floor. I'm trying to get us to make sure kids' toys are picked up at the end of every day before they go to bed. We haven't been great at that over the summer. So, family cleanup. All right, tidy workspace. That's my craft space. I'm looking around the room right now. I received a lot of boxes this week with more packaging materials, the stickers, all the things. So I need to take out the recycle. because there's a lot. All right, stretch before bed. Stretch plus read. I've found stretching time is a good time to read on my Kindle. I misspelled bedtime routine. You guys probably saw that. Okay, they're fixing it. I'll fix it on the others later. Bedtime routine. Complete routine. I've been skipping pieces of the routine, like washing my face and things like that. So we're not gonna skip it today. All right, so game plan. Let's see, one kid drop off at 9 o'clock. Pick up 5. Other kid drop off at 1 o'clock. Pick up 4. And then I have PT/chiropractor at 2. So that is our day. Those are the only things on the game plan, and the rest of the time is work. So I'm not going to time block those items. All right, so top 3 to-dos. We are going to say physical therapy. Family cleanup, that's important today. And then new product. All right, so remember to, other things that I can remember to is film today, which we're doing right now. So I'm just gonna check that off. Remember to call doctor, need to get a form signed for one of the kids. I'll add to that if I think of anything else. So to feel amazing, I want to read. I want to watch a show. My husband and I just started the Book of Boba Fett. We're going through all the new Star Wars shows that we have not seen. So no one gives spoilers, but we are going through it and I'm so excited. Finally. And let's see, notes and ideas. I'll fill that out throughout the day. This I fill out the next morning. When I'm filling out the next page, I come back and write in the biggest win of the day. Grateful and excited. I am excited for work time today. The hardest part about the summer was having the kids at home trying to find time for that balance. And today they both have things, and so I'm taking advantage of the time that I have. All right, let's bring this up a little. There we go. So that is how I fill out one of my daily pages. We're gonna be fixing that in just a minute once I get off this filming. And I'm gonna fill all this stuff out later. Since this video is already long enough, but this is everything that I have set up for the month. I'm excited to jump into all these little inserts. Let me know your thoughts. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.